So, welcome everyone to our self care and service practice in the love, peace, and harmony field. My name is Laurie, and I'm very excited and honored to be with you today. And today we will be continuing our series. So, for those of you who may be new watching the video on YouTube or in Facebook, please feel free to check out some of the previous sessions that we've had on various topics and different micro practices to help enhance your self-care and service. And we're doing this in the wonderful love, peace, and harmony field. So we'll get started and learn more about that. And so we will do our usual. We'll do our usual check-in today. Our micro practice will be on inner soothing, and we will do it. I'll teach you a short practice, and we'll also do it in the love, peace, and harmony field. So you may be able to see and enhance that experience. And then we'll talk about some next steps for your wellness journey. So let's take this time to check in and allow yourself, if you need to close your eyes and just take an assessment as to where you are in this moment, noticing your thoughts, your emotions, your bodily symptoms or physical sensations, as well as a reflection on your past actions and behaviors for the past week. And we want to do a kind, compassionate look, inner awareness without judgment. We want to really be honest with ourselves, but without judgment. Noticing how we have been doing. For these areas, if you have any flags, I'll say, in these areas that it may be a signal that there is some stress overload and that you may need to enhance your self-care. So again, it could be and notice what categories it has been on. And if for those of you who have been regularly doing this weekly, I might recommend that you keep like a journal or a log, a notebook, just to be aware, just highlight some points. A lot of times then weekly when you go back and review, you may be able to notice some of the patterns, whether a lot of times we feel our stress signals come through our thoughts, our emotions, our bodily symptoms and sensations, or it takes a while and then we notice, oh, we're acting differently. So it can enhance yourself and the process that you go through to recognize when you're stressed. Can help to minimize the frequency or maybe the duration or maybe the intensity. Okay, because we want to catch it early on. It's always easiest to catch it earlier on and do something about it. So I'm glad that you're dedicating yourself to come to these classes week by week, and I hope that you'll continue. So today, last week, we talked about inner stability. So inner stability gives you the strength to stay steady. And in our wellness and self-care, stability is good, but a lot of times we as humans may need more. We might also need the soothing. And we've talked about it in other ways, but you can think about it as we wanting to bring comfort to ourselves, and not only calmness, but that comfort that some of us may need. Okay, so inner soothing can help the heart and the body soften, release tension, and feel supported internally. So in the past, we have had sessions that we've been doing practices to help us feel safe. And what we need is not only to think that we're safe, I mean, that is key, but our body holds some subconscious messages. And so even though we might think we're safe, our body may not necessarily always be expressing that, that message. And so this is for us to get to soothe our body and our minds and our hearts. So what is inner soothing? So you can think about it as a self-directed practice that offers warmth, reassurance, and the emotional holding to yourself. Apologize for the typo. And it can activate the parasympathetic nervous system. So the vagal pathways that we've covered in previous sessions, right? That is the rest, digest, the restoring mode. That's where we can start producing healthy cells, start regulating our system a bit more, balancing that stress. Inner soothing can also use gentle phrases, soft body postures, and warm awareness. It can reduce the inner harshness and over effort that we might do. Okay. So some neural and psychological things about inner soothing. Soothing stimulates the ventral vagal system we talked about earlier, which supports that sense of safety, social connection, and emotional comfort that can be so valuable in our self-care. It can reduce activity in the threat detection circuits, the amygdala, that kind of sometimes holds like some very challenging or traumatic experiences. Soothing releases oxytocin, which you may know to be like one of the neurochemicals or the chemicals that support bonding, calm, inner warmth. And it affects and affect regulation studies suggest that those with strong inner soothing skills can recover from stress 2 to 4 times faster. So that's really great news. So we want to just kind of develop the skill. And this inner soothing, they find, can be especially helpful for those who are taught, oh, you have to be strong. Don't show weakness. You have to keep going no matter what. So when you've had that training, not to say that that is wrong, but sometimes those who have those message may forget about the importance of the inner soothing message. The bodies don't receive that message. Okay, so how can we balance that out? Let's do a practice right now. So if you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes. And I want you to pause and to feel what part of you may need comfort. So some of us don't even maybe recognize that we might need comfort, but check in with your body. Your body, there might be some parts in the body that are in pain or are tense or feeling heavy or fatigued. Allow yourself to notice where you might need some comfort. You can also put your hand on your heart and your abdomen. Again, can activate this tactile soothing. And as you're noticing where in your body or even your mind, you might have thoughts that are going, kind of harsh, critical thoughts. And allow yourself to find a self-soothing phrase. Some examples are, it's okay, you're fine, I'm here, you're safe now, you've done your best, you're doing well, things like that. But notice what it is that your body is needing. And treating yourself just like you would someone that you love, that you want to comfort. A lot of times it can be helpful to think of ourselves as children, right? Children, most people don't judge the soothing of children, right? We might pat their hair or rub their tummy if it's sore or massage them gently, right? notice what it is that part of you, and you can focus it in the part of your body or even your heart if you're having a lot of emotions, or even your head. If you're having a lot of self-critical thoughts. And as you're giving yourself that message and that tactile stimulation, allow your bodies to soften. Inhale and exhale, relaxing your shoulders, your jaw, your belly. Nice, natural breaths, but we want to elongate the breath as we've practiced previously. And if you can just start where you are and try to lengthen the exhalation by about 2 seconds. And this naturally allows our bodies to start to relax. And we're just going to stay in this space for a few seconds, allowing our body to settle. And notice yourself going deeper and deeper relaxed. Noticing what comes up as you are developing this inner soothing skill. And you can direct it to a certain part of your body, a certain emotion, a certain thought. Again, connecting to this kind, compassionate part of our being to offer this inner soothing. And notice the different phrases, what seems to resonate with you to help your body start to relax. And you can continue to do this. We will soon be going into the love, peace, and harmony field. But you can use this practice, especially when you feel overwhelmed, stressed, lonely, or unsupported. You might use this practice when you notice self-criticism or self-judgment, especially the ones that are harsh. Also, when you're receiving unexpected news that kind of jar you. You can use this when you're feeling anxious in your stomach or chest area, when you're about to have difficult conversations or engagements, whether it's meeting or after harsh meetings and so forth. Okay. When you feel your mind or your emotions are overworked, kind of pushed to the limits, you can regularly do it at night, especially when you're feeling tension, but also as a way to kind of soothe yourself to sleep. Well, I used to like watching these baby videos and the parents like kind of do some soothing to sleep, rubbing their back. And you can do it especially when you feel emotionally tender. And you might have other times as well, but these are some times that you can think about using inner soothing. And now we're going to do this in the love, peace, and harmony field. The field itself can be a field of inner soothing. In the love, peace, and harmony, the philosophy around and the theory around that everything has its own vibratory field, and each of our vibrational fields are connected in the quantum field of the collective, which is a term called quantum entanglement. And when we align with the vibrations of love, peace, and harmony, we can not only uplift our lives, but we can support the uplifting of the world. So in this theory, as we self-soothe ourselves, the love, peace, and harmony field can soothe ourselves And as we're soothed, our frequency and vibration shifts, and we can kind of radiate out a self-soothing vibration to others around us. Right? So this love, peace, and harmony field can provide this gentle, soothing presence. These frequencies can deepen your ability to self-soothe, helping your heart, your nervous system settle more quickly. And this then can affect others as well that you come in contact, which can then be part of your service practice. So let's continue with the meditation and notice how it feels when we have the extra support of our love, peace, and harmony field. So I want you to continue to put your hand in your heart and your lower abdomen. And now really create your safe space. The more you practice the sense of safety, the more your body can relax, produce more helpful chemicals for you. So think about this message of Shang-ai, love, Ping-an, peace, and He-she, harmony, created by the founder of the Love, Peace, and Harmony Foundation, Dr. and Master Qigong Sha. And imagine that this message, this field is around you 360 degrees above and below you, and you are in this safe space that provide you these messages of love, peace, and harmony that is assisting you in your inner soothing. You can continue to feel these messages of love, peace, harmony, relaxing your body, radiating into the area that you have found has been a bit tense or maybe in discomfort or pain. Allow yourself to soften your body, going deeper into the relaxation of the field and message of love, peace, and harmony. Feel your shoulders start to relax. Your jaw, you can start to open and closing the jaw. And as you're doing these relaxation, feel your chest, your belly start to relax. Again, radiate. Imagine the radiation of this beautiful light and soothing messages of love, peace, and harmony come to you. You can also include that statement that you found helpful. Like, I'm okay, I'm going to be fine, I've done my best, you're doing good. Whatever is a very soothing statement for you. You know, a lot of times when we're upset, we may know what we don't want to hear from others, but sometimes we're the ones sending those messages, the overly critical messages. And we might have a sense of what we would like to hear. What would be a comforting message? And what would you tell others? Many times what we share with others or what we think that we'd like to hear as well. It's going to be okay. That you have support near you. You know, find that message, feel the field supporting you. You're in your safe space. And again, many of us online, live today, come regularly. Think about we have the support of each other as our love, peace, harmony, self-care community. You might have others in your life that give you support or want to give you support. So allowing yourselves to open up and receive that love light And again, just stay in this space and feel your body settle. I'm going to be playing the Love, Peace, and Harmony song. And you can start, there might be a box on the calligraphy, but just close your eyes and relax. For those of you who'd like to trace, you are able to feel free to trace. And as you trace, imagine the soothing strokes. As you do each stroke of the calligraphy, imagine that these beautiful soothing strokes are also radiating into you, giving you comforting messages. Just allow this soothing melody of this love, peace, and harmony song. This is an instrumental. Some of you may know the words that could also be very self-soothing. First line, I love my heart and soul. I love my heart and soul. I love my heart and soul. Second line is I love all humanity. I love all humanity. Feeling the light of humanity, the love and light, connected. Join hearts and souls together. Join hearts and souls together. We are connected, we are never alone. Allow yourself to feel that connection. And the last two lines of the song, love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Again, allow yourself to go deeper into your body, feeling these positive messages, frequencies, and vibrations from the field, from the music, from the self-soothing words, imagining the light radiating, soothing, comforting you. Okay, good. And as we close up the meditation today, let's take another breath of love, peace, and harmony, feeling that light, breathing in through our nose, bring it to our lower abdomen. Exhale. Allow that exhalation to be as long as your inhalation, or 2 seconds longer if you can. Again, inhale. Exhale that love, peace, and harmony, soothing messages. Feel your body being soothed, relaxed, comforted. Exhale. To continue to stay in this space, feeling the light of the field. I'd love to hear how this practice was for you. If anyone experienced a level of soothing and comfort, let me say thank you to the field. So, and as some of you might be, coming to, it's so relaxing for me at least. But you can feel free to write in the chat. You can write in the comment section if you're watching the video. I'd love to hear how you felt with this technique. Anything that came up for you. I noticed a message as I was focusing on my shoulders about like a message of, you have to be strong coming up. So with this practice, it help me actually be aware that I was holding that message and that I could release and relax. So it doesn't mean that we're not going to be strong, but we don't have to feel like we have to be a certain way all the time, right? And hold that tension or that expectation. We can be where we are and just allow ourselves to receive what we need at any moment. And actually, that self-soothing, the aha that came to me is that when we feel that we're okay, like we are comforting ourselves that we're okay, we actually have the energy to then move forward and do what we need to do. So it's not staying in self-pity or thinking that we're weak, but that, we're okay and we can move forward, okay? So I'd love to hear what your experience was with this practice. So please feel free to share and serve by sharing in the chat, or if you want to also share live and unmute, that's wonderful. And as we're waiting for some sharing, let's talk about some next steps, our last few minutes. So as we continue your self-care journey, your wellness journey, the Love, Peace, and Harmony field, you can continue to experience that. We do have my mother also supporting that with wellness practices in the first 3 Mondays of the month. I think that last one will be for next week, Monday, and then we'll go on holiday break, and we'll be back about maybe mid-January for her classes. I will probably continue on. I'll let you know. We still will have until the 23rd, I would believe, for us here in the Love, Peace, Harmony, self-care. But if you want to also experience the next level of Tao Calligraphy field, so the Love, Peace, and Harmony is a wonderful one to really help us connect. And hopefully you felt a shift as you did the practice and self-soothing with the Love, Peace, and Harmony field. For me, I definitely did. It just felt like this more like a, how do I say it? This presence around me, really soothing this. And so if you are interested in the next level of experience with Tao Calligraphy and moving your wellness journey, we invite you to our free wellness evening with Tao Calligraphy on Thursdays from 7 to 8 p.m. Hawaii time. And we will I think we'll be having Dr. Gina the next 2 weeks. So please, she is an acupuncturist. So, and Gregory mentioned, thank you for giving me the opportunity to chant the Dakwon Shu for 10 minutes and Dagan En. So Dakwon Shu is greatest forgiveness. Dagan En is greatest gratitude, using the Tao Calligraphies and your guidance. And oh yeah, thank you for sharing. Saturday we do have a event that we'll share more about on our wellness evening on Thursday. So, and if you are interested in, moving forward on your wellness journey, please don't hesitate. Contact us. We give complimentary 15-minute sessions to help get you started. And of course, since we are not here to replace any medical or mental health services, please contact your healthcare providers if you need more assistance. And if any of these exercises that we do kind of bring up more, it could be information, like negative information for you, pain, some challenging experiences or emotions, please contact your healthcare provider. Although I am one by profession, a psychologist, I can, consult with you, but I can help recommend you to a healthcare provider as well. Okay. And for the service journey, please spread the message. I'd love for more people to benefit from these sessions. If you have others that you think might enjoy these and could benefit, please share this with them, as well as the Love, Peace, and Harmony songs. There's a QR code that you can share. No copyright on Love, Peace, Harmony. Master Shah shares them with the world. And you can also move to our donation link that supports many charity works. We are now focusing on charity, local charity. So please kind of check them out to see. Holiday season is a wonderful time that our charitable nature comes out, and we feel that, a lot of us feel like, okay, we want to also give. So please see what they have there. And as a reminder, thank you, all of you, for coming to this sessions regularly or joining us for today, because self-care is service. You increase your self-care to increase the quality of your service. So thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'd love to say my goodbyes to everyone personally. So I'll stop the recording. We'll say bye to those who may be on our Facebook live stream. Aloha. And then those who may be watching our YouTube video, thank you for joining. Aloha.